Welcome back to Shapes 2. My name is Nilaus and we are continuing. We're getting lots of these beautiful crystallized shape that we did last time, and now that we know everything there is to know about crystals, I think, then we can just dive in and just smash through these crystals here. Probably not smashing the crystals, but we'll try and make these shapes with including crystals and complete the milestone. Then we get the PAINITE complete, and then we have the final episode where we actually put those together and see if we can get the Vortex launch. So we already got the first shape here, so we should find these shapes here. I have, as usual, been looking a little bit around the map and found some random locations where we can build stuff. This is actually, we want the one that has the highest number to build first. So this is the location. This one just needs a uncolored diagonal, it needs some pins, and then it needs a full colored white circle. Very simple shape actually. So let's build it. Let's build it from the ground up. I think that's going to be easier. So remove this here. We are going to start working, and we will just be leveraging our blueprints as usual. So first we get this shape, then we're going to be removing everything except the diagonal, and we'll just check if it's the right diagonal. It is not, so you're gonna go on up, and then we're gonna be rotating it just a little bit. So now it is the correct. Dude, how is it still not? What? That is this one. And if I rotate it, you know what I do? Much easier. I do this. Then I rotate it afterwards and get another one of these. There we go. Now that's the one I'm looking for. So what I need to do with this is I need to bring in some red color, which is surprisingly far away, but we need to bring it in on a train. That's going to be here. Do I have any idea where it's going to come from? All the way down there. That's crazy, isn't it? And I need to add 2 lanes. So yeah, we also have something up here, but it's far away. This is a bad place, but it was the least bad place I could find. So let's get it in here. It's important that it is displaced that way. Like this one has to be in front of that, because otherwise it doesn't fit with our crystallizer setup, which will be like this. Go over. Like this thing here. This thing should actually almost be its own blueprint by now. Like there's so many things where it's like, yep, this is the thing. So we need to find the red color. Let's actually find a blueprint that we used here. This double blueprint here, this one. And I even take it from the red one, so that's fine. Let's go back and then go down to the red. Get here. Yep, that's all we can expect to get from this location. And here. And you're gonna go up. Oof, that's far away. But it works, and then that should give us basically this shape here. So now we need to actually let me do something else. There. Because we need to have 2 shapes here. Oh yeah, okay, that's gonna have to be down here. Probably gonna do something like this. Alright, so we'll build the other shape down here. So this will be the full white shape. So basically what we need to do is we need to get the white shape in and then pin it afterwards. But where are we gonna get that? We get 1, 2, and 3 things that come in, and that means it comes in on this side here. And this is just a regular paint job here. There we go. Now it's painted, and then I'm gonna pin it. After it's pinned, I am actually going to take it on a train, get up here, and put it in here. So we're going to start with this one. We are going to get a unloader. That will be coming in here. And then that will be the stuff that comes in has to go on top, which means like this. Yeah. Good. And then this will be put on a train. This way. I have to make sure that there's one space, otherwise it can't turn around and it'll hook up instead. So it goes up here. So the only thing we're missing is the white color inbound. And luckily there is also a solution to that, which looks very silly, but it works. They are very short train or very short train ride. Red, blue and green inbound, and they all need to be... No, they just need to be a single location. I mean, the only reason to do two would be the distance, not because of the throughput, because it doubles up when it's getting colored. So we can make do with a simpler design, like the here, this one. So we take it. Let's see. Green's coming in, blue is coming in, and red is also coming in. More of this. So. That's going to be the second. And then here. Yeah, and the green. Yeah. So that should be all of it. Let's have a look, and then we also should take a look at this. Will go on this line downwards, so we can start preparing it. And that will be a... We'll go this way, but we don't know the color. We'll have to figure out the color at some point. So this goes back and into... Why they're not true lanes at this point? Let's see, I only have the inbound here. Okay, yep, that's correct. There, it comes in, and then I need to figure out where it goes. That's going to go into the first one. That is this one. Yes. Yeah, and then I need to figure out the first one is the only one that's branching off is red, so we're going to make the next one blue. But what if the other ones... never mind. It's just going to be blue because that's the one we decide for right now. We're going to go back, and now we know that the answer is blue. Blue train. There, we might even get two of those. But first we need to... So let's see if things have sort of done something in the meantime. I guess this is the one that takes the longest time because it just takes forever to get the red color in. But at least the red one is coming in, and the blue is also turning around now and picking up. So a little bit of waiting time, and then we'll see the first train depart. So we're now unloading the white ones. We're getting the white circles here, and that rolls up and gets in here. We are going to see if this is registering that it is. Come on, green circle around the shape, and yes, there is a green circle around the shape. That is glorious. That means this one will work. So we can actually start on the next one. So the next one is here, and that will be this shape. Okay, so I need to find a place. We'll have a look at this shape. What we need is we need a red, and there's the spikes. So we'll do the spikes, turn them red, give it a dash of crystallizer, put the white on top, and then do a dash of crystallizer again. So we have to need 3 batches of white. That means a double build of white, and we need 3 batches of red. So we need quite a lot of red and a lot of white. Luckily there's a lot of red. There's not really any green nearby. Wow, the green is far away and it's already occupied. So we'll find out. We'll make it work. So first thing first, this one, and we'll keep an eye on whether this one is actually getting started on anything. So the first thing we want to do is this is the right direction. So let's get a train in. That is going to be a liquid train. And we get another one of these. There's this going up quickly. And for paints. Yeah, so that's now painted. Then we need to crystallize it. I'm pretty sure we can just use one of these crystallizer shapes. Also, this crystallizer shape should just be moved over here. Where's the blueprint for this? It's this one, right? This is, no, like this. This is the crystallizer shape. A train coming in and being crystallized. And that will be red crystal coming in. There you go. So we need some red paint and some red crystal, red paint and more red paint. We need actually 3 red paints coming in. So we're going to be doing that as separate builds. So we'll get, starting with, ooh, this is such a small one. Oof. Oh, come on, why? Okay, I guess this is not it. I can get this for the first one, but I can't do it for the second one. There, and I will get you straight in there, and then we'll build this one a little bit better. We'll build it over here. Here, flip that one, and one of them becomes yellow because that's kind of, for some reason, become our alternate white color. Like, there's the color of snow that you can eat, and there's the color of snow that you shouldn't eat. That's the logic of it. And there we go, basically here. And then there, going in. Good. And that should be the bottom level of this. So now we need to get a circle and put that on top. Or not a circle, but like a partial circle up here. That's here. Then we need to isolate the diagonal. That should be like this. That is the diagonal. Good. So now this needs to turn white. And then it needs to be crystallized. You know, exactly like this design here. First we get a color in, and then we get the same color in, but as a crystallizer. Alright, so that means we need to find a place where we can do the crystallizer. We need a lot of paint because, let's think about it. Whichever one I have the most of should be, well, I need 4 lanes outbound, or basically corresponding to 4 space belts worth outbound. That is half of it for the second color we mix in, and a quarter of it. So it should actually be fine. We can do this design here all the places, and it should still be fine. 1, and this is gonna be a little bit. It must be possible, right? It must be possible to squeeze this in somehow. So now we need this design, and it's gonna be here, and flip it here, so that it goes straight in there and straight in there. Then we are going to say the red is here, the blue is here, and the green is all the way up here. Ugh. Let's start getting the green inbound, and the green will come in. Let's just get you into the first one here. That one and that one. And then we're going to make sure that it's, let's do the top one is white and the bottom one is yellow. Good. Then we're going to do the same thing here. Here, that will be you and you. And that will be, what? Top one is white and bottom one is yellow. Okay, so yellow goes in here and white moves forward. Next, here, go in and go in. Yellow turns, which always messes up like this. And the white one moves forward. That should be it. So now we just need to get this thing here. Oh, this is not great. I need to be careful not to ruin these designs here. Like anytime you do like here. Ah, don't dare. Yeah, it's we'll get in there without breaking them somehow. Well, the great color mixing is in progress. Not fully, everything is being sent out, but it's getting there. We're starting to get something. This one now picks up the other two that were not ready before. There we go, and they'll be going into these locations. That means we should start seeing something coming out here. That is the correct shape. Yes, it's the correct shape. So now this one has to be going on a train. And that is a solid pickup train. It's going to be like this. And then it'll go into this location, where we will then bring it in so it can be placed. Hold on. Well, no pins? No pins on this one. Nope. No pins at all. So that is a unload station. Flip it here and let's make it like this. Good. And then we can see that what's coming in. Then we're going to take the stacking. Oh, what? I'm missing something. I'm doing it completely wrong. Oh no. Oh dear. Yeah, because now I'm doing exactly what I can't do by stacking them on top of each other. What I should be doing is I should take this part, cut, put that down here. This one is not gonna happen. And that means this white color will go somewhere else. So I need to do here. So what am I going to get in now? I am going to get in this one. Let's just delete it. Yes, because this one can be stacked on top. So now I'm going to stack it on top, and then I'm going to bring the white paint in again for a paint job on this. So that will be stacking. Stack, 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 and stack. And that will actually work. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. It looks correct, and then it's ready to be getting this one. That one. Copy. Flip. Oh, look at that. There's a problem here. Yeah, that's not actually how I want to do it. I'm just going to take it in as a liquid unloader here. And then build it ourselves. Otherwise, I don't really like it being rotated, flipped. Go in, go in, go in, go in. And you get in there, there. And now obviously this needs to be this beautiful color here. I just don't want to lose this white color here. So we go like this. And that. So I lose so many trains so often. So let's have a look if this is expecting. Oh, it already knows that it is the correct thing. So we zoom out and figure out that it has to go in here. So I need to now build a solid pickup train there. And this one doesn't really know what it's supposed to be yet. We just know it has to go all the way in to that line. Yes, it goes in, and then it goes all the way down here, and that will be the second one. This one, yes. So if that was blue, then this one will be green. Don't like that one of them is missing. That's just a little silly. Then we go back here. And then we know that now this train has to be a green train so that it doesn't interfere with the other ones. And, well, it is accruing, but it's not quite there yet. First train is being loaded with the new shape. hopefully the new shape, and it goes back. Great, only one more shape remaining. I have found a location for it, and we're gonna look at this one. So this one is gonna be built in a different way. So what I want to do here is, I want to build it without any of the crystallizer, because then I can pour the crystallizer and it will actually fill both layers. So I need to make the shape that is this one plus pins here. So how do I get pins in this level? Because I could take this shape and then put a pin underneath it. And then if I take this shape underneath, will the pins sort of float? No, they will not. So I kind of need pins in these two corners as well. And I don't know how to do that. So I did a little test here. And what I did was, one of them I split it into the diagonal. And the other one I put pins underneath. Then I put the ones with pins on top of. And what happens is that it's really weird. Like, it's really weird what happens, in my opinion, because the pins fall down, but the upper shape stays up. Of course, it stays up because it's a full shape, so it can balance on a single pin. But it just kind of feels weird that the pins fall down. But it doesn't matter, because the pins will be replaced by crystal, and the other one will be replaced by crystal. So we can actually build this shape just in a little bit bigger scale, and then color it white, and then everything should be fine. Then we just get enough, but we still need an awful lot of white color for this. So that means we're going to take this shape. The first shape we want to do is the half shape, or the corner shape, this one. And is it the right diagonal? Nope, it's not. It is now. So this will be here. Okay, so this will be one level. Then I am going to bring the other level on top. But I'm going to first color it. That has to be done. So we bring in, now we need to figure out where do we get all the beautiful colors from. Because we need 2 colors for the normal, and then 2 colors for all of the liquid, all the crystal. So it's actually only a double shape. So that should be pretty easy to do. And I'll bring it, I'll build it here. So we do 2 of these builds again, like this. I'd like to actually get one of them to hit the right location here, and the other one can just be wherever. Good. And then we're going to get the designs we had previously for these builds here. This one, it's a nice build. So we need some green in here. Ugh, that's crowded. There, and we need some red in. Maybe I just take this green instead, just so that we get a little bit of distance on this, and then some blue. How are we gonna get that in? I guess we'll go with above, right? Yeah, there's no other blue. This one's now up to 50,000, and we claim that as well. We have 100,000 points, so we can click that point, and then it's 100,000, 120,000 for the next. We were actually running out of platform points. That's crazy. Okay, well, that's good. Good news. Right, so this will just need to be brought in like before. I'll get 2 from the top and 1 from... Oh, we got all of them from the top, so that's actually a lot nicer. So I'm gonna get in here. Yeah. This one. Now, that's weird. Okay. And here. And you are here. And here. And then we need to do the coloring. So we basically say the top is white, which will always break here. And the lower one is yellow. That means just drag it onwards, and drag it onwards. Good. Then we just get the colors in here, and here. So careful not to delete these beautiful trains. So this will obviously take some time. The trains are coming in quite actively, I guess. So they're coming in, and they're gonna load, but it's taking a while to get this. So we can continue on our coloring scheme thing set up here. We are gonna get this white color in. Get the white color, and weird. Okay, so that gets the color in. Then that's the white color we have here. There. Then we're going to do... I'm just going to find that somewhere else, because this is a design that we've now done a few times, this one. And I actually prefer the one that comes in from this side. This is a design we're going to use here. Crystallize. Which is get a train in and crystallize it. Is that actually correct? No, yes, no. No, it's not actually correct. That's totally not what we want. Anyway, I'm going to park you here because I might need that a little bit later. What we're going to do now is actually get the other wedge shape here. The full wedge shape. Get that out pins and then put it in here. So we're going to be starting to do this. I'm going to do that one. Oh. This could actually and should actually be 2 trains. Like this. There we go. And that's going to go into here. So I'm going to take this design. We're just going to leave it... No. We're going to get here. And that's the other one. There. And it should get some paint as well. So it goes in here and then it gets painted. That's the full color. The full shape is getting colored. Then I'm going to pin it. And then we are going to be bringing it up to the other one, which is a solid pickup here. And then it is a solid unload here. That one. It feels silly to drag it this long, but this short distance, but I prefer that over getting manifold patterns and stuff like this. So which one goes on top of what? We have to make sure that it actually works. So this one, yeah, it's like this. And here, that should get the shape that we can now crystallize. And when we crystallize it, everything works. Methinks. We know the shape that comes out here. Yes, it is something on level 3. The level 3 is full, and the bottom level has partial. And then there are some things that get replaced. So now should be the time for us to do this. The crystallizer thing. And I'm being careful. There. Hooking it up. Just so I can get it in here. Alright, is anything coming in on this train? No, not yet, because I don't think we have enough white color. Oh, we do have white color, and this is generating boxes for us somehow. Yeah, it's getting there. So now this white top shape is coming in. And please, green signal. Green signal is awesome. And then I need to figure out where are we compared to everything. It's over here, so I need to actually get this one sort of smashed through this. Not ideal. Not ideal, but we can just finagle it around somehow. There. I'm gonna build you, and I don't know what color it is, so we're gonna go back up to our original here and say you're coming in, but you're coming in now from the bottom level. Yes. So okay, so the red one is still here. I don't know what color I can get here. This is blue and red and nothing else. So that's going to be green from the bottom. Okay. We go here, and that will be a green train coming in. As long as we don't use... then I'm going to go like this. That looks better. Goes over here. And then I'm... no. I need to figure out where I actually have space. So above this one, yeah? And it needs to go into what line? This line. Okay, so... and then I'm going to redirect the green into this line. And then we should have all the things available here. We have actually completed the first milestone of these. The next milestone is working, and the last milestone is, well, not even started, but it'll get started soon enough. We just want to see what we're getting. Okay, there's a lot of white paint here. Let's see, did the crystal shape actually work? Yes. So this is the trick here for this one, is that you can actually, even though crystals are expensive, they can also fill multi-levels. So if you can prepare the shape to have holes at multiple levels, then you can fill it in one crystallization loop. And I'm going to check if you're actually bringing something inbound. There should be a green train. Oh, it is actually bringing a little bit inbound. Yeah, okay, cool. It's also just ridiculously far away. So maybe, just maybe, we could add a second train to this without hurting anyone. There, and... there. So let's get that in, because there's so much here, and we only need 30,000, and each line here is 1,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8,000. Probably 9,000. So 9,000 is coming in here, and then whatever there. So it's gonna be, that was 1/4. It's gonna be 2 of these trains, and then we should be good. 3 of those trains. And here comes our glorious little train with all the refreshing white shapes that we need. Look at that. 6 boxes on each. And over here, 6 boxes on each. Because it takes so long to go back and forth that when they finally get there, it's completely filled up with more loads. We can also see, is it... yeah, it's filling up for the next one. I don't know where the next one is coming back, but there's probably one coming back here. Oh, that's already... oh, it's already en route with more. So, yeah, it's gonna come in here. We also see like a flurry of rockets launching. And this one. Claim that one and claim that one. More points. Still a long way to 120,000 points. That is what we need. But what we can also see is... oh, operator level here. 134 level. Top 2% worldwide. I don't think that's an accurate score. I think it's just some estimate of where people are. I don't think it's like live updated as people progress. Like, it's not a ladder system, so unfortunately, but it's a pretty cool idea just to get a sense of, yeah, it's... if you also look at achievements, then most of the achievements are like 0.1% of players have gotten this achievement, because maybe not everyone has played after the launch. Oh, look at that, where they all come in at the same time. Looks amazing. So let's get this one completed so we can complete the next milestone. And we're about to complete the milestone. I still have plenty of things coming in. As soon as this one goes in, then they actually stop feeding in here and only feed at the rate that we are consuming, as far as I can tell. We're going to unload the Vortex Grand Assembler. You've accumulated enough shapes. The Vortex Grand Assembler is now accessible. This massive station will construct your new Vortex platform piece by piece. Deliver the required shapes, all of them. No shortcuts. So we get all this. Vortex construction unlocks the Vortex Grand Assembler. This massive station constructs your new Vortex platform from accumulated shapes. And then I click more information, even though I just wanted to click OK. And let's have a look at what that is going to be like, because it's a little bit terrifying. So we now got all the PAINITE. That's the one we already have. This one, right? Yes. And then now we do the Vortex Grand Assembler. Here. What does this need? So this needs this PAINITE symbol, but it also needs another PAINITE that is split into 4 different slides and then sent out. So this means actually 2 things. The first thing is If I can hit this 150,000, then I'm good. Then I can spend all of this, because I only have two belts of trailer, two blocks. That means 2 times 12 lanes here. So I only have 24 lanes of this going out. So if I have to spend half of it here and the other half split between this, that kind of sucks. So what I really want to do in the beginning is just do this, so that it actually just it starts accumulating the 150,000 while I then build all the rest of it. That's nice, but you can see it starts to work, but it's a long way to 150,000. What we also need to then consider is that we need to actually make these shapes. And what's interesting is that it's actually just a quarter of this shape in going into each, but there are 2 that point downward to down and east, or down and right, but there's none that point down, up and left. So that means it's not just splitting, but it's also one of them has to be rotated. And then I need to put it out on stations. And we're going to need 4 of these things out, and we're going to need 4 of these things back. So that actually means that we could, if 2 of them are south and 2 of them are north, we can just use these lanes. Or we can also just start making things at higher levels. I think I need to make things, the outbound things will be at higher levels, so I don't mix it up. So what we're going to do now is we are going to be trying to, I both want this running and I don't want it running. I'm actually going to just cut it here because this is kind of precious. So I want this, we're going to figure out how to take this output shape and then split it. First we're going to split it by diagonal. I think we're going to do that all the way down here. We're not going to be obviously doing the whole thing, but we want to just get started on some of it. So this splits by diagonal. If I got this one in, don't care if we lose a little bit here and here. Then I'm going to take each of these and split by side, because I think that's going to work better. That means here and flip here. Good. So that would be that shape here. Then I will say the one that is pointing, this one is the useless one, because that's pointing in north, and that has to be pointing south again. So I will put a rotator here. Now I have now all the shapes I want. Nice. There. Nope. That one. 2 of them go down. Down into the right, and then one down into the left, and then one up and to the right. So those are the ones we want. Then the next thing we would want to do is make some stations at the higher levels where we can get this out, and we'll have this in both locations. I'll take this out here. So I'm also going to bring it out here, so we're going to use this side more than the other side. So what would a station like this be? I mean, it will obviously, let's make it at the top because we unlocked the top layer. We are just going to say, how about this one loads 2 of the locations and this one loads 2 of the locations. So that would be a station up here. I guess it would be loading station solids like this. And then yeah, I'm kind of thinking how this next one would be placed. I can place them like this. That's as close as we can make it, right? And then what is the closest we can make it here? Because I need to be able to go up and in. Oh, that's not enough up. This here and here. I don't think that's what I want, because then I won't be able to do it on the next one, for example. But if I do this, then I have to split it down here and then go up parallel. That's actually better, because that makes it fit with this space we have there. But doesn't that mean that I could make it the whole damn thing closer? I think so. This is where it is now. This is where I want it to be. So you up and up. Yes. And down here, that's also going up. And the next one. This is not awful, I think. Ooh, something is not there. That one. Nope. Okay, so this is definitely a thing. Definitely a thing. And we're gonna copy this over on you. The only difference will be the fact that I need extra filler stations here. It feels weird to do it this way. Yeah. It's actually much better to do it here. Just seems logical that the first thing we fill up is the right thing, or the closer. There. Functionally completely identical, but somehow I like this better. And then we're gonna get trains in. These trains should not matter. They should just be white color. Oh, they can't even be white color because they're gonna go out on different locations as well. So they will have to be. They're gonna go on in the same belt. About that. Skip this and 4 stations, 4 of this, and 4 of this. Okay, so this is when I think I want everything to go out and become new shapes, which is not what I want right now. What I actually want right now is to get the other parts. So I'm actually going to kill a little bit of this. And, oof, I can't go past this. Can I take this out? Yes. And put it here. We want to get the other one built first. So now we're gonna get you in. I think this is one of those things that it's the final milestone. So this is kind of okay for me to do that. And then we do the grand assemblers. Yeah. There. So we do the grand assemblers and they will now get everything in here so we can get this 150,000. But I'll remember that all of this will need to go out and be how we bring things in once we've hit the 150,000. Yeah, so we need to hit this first and we can start designing the other ones in the meantime. I think. Well, that's going to be certainly a thing that we can do in the next episode. So, thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. Remember, blueprints are available to Patreon supporters. So, if you're supporting the channel, thank you very much for that. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, take care and stay effective.